Hello, this is California family law attorney and mediator Bryan Ginter. I own and operate the law firm Ginter Family Law and Mediation out of Northern California. And today we're going to talk about what do you do? What is the next step if you're facing a divorce or other family law issue? A lot of people focus on, well, what are we going to do about the kids, and how are we going to divide our property, and what are we going to do about child support? What are we going to do about spousal support? Now, not that those topics are not important, but really the threshold question that needs to be addressed is, how will the divorce or the other family law issue proceed? And broadly speaking, you have two options. The first option is a non-adversarial option or an out-of-court option, or the other option is to go through the court system in litigation. Now, there are a lot of potential benefits to non-adversarial resolution. And by the way, in order to technically be considered to be in a non-adversarial form of resolution, and I'm talking about either mediation or collaborative law, it takes a written agreement that would be in place that indicates that for now, you're going to try to resolve your case out of court. If you don't have that written agreement in place, then technically you're still in litigation. Doesn't mean you can't resolve things out of court, but if you don't have that written agreement, you're technically in litigation. Now, let's talk about some of the potential benefits of non-adversarial resolution. First, it typically is a lot less expensive and a lot quicker to resolve a case in a non-adversarial form of resolution than in litigation, particularly between mediation and litigation. A second potential benefit is that, unlike litigation, where a trial or a court hearing is typically in a public forum, meaning anybody can listen to what it is that's being said, in a non-adversarial form of resolution, like mediation and collaborative law, all of those discussions are done privately. A third benefit is that it is the parties, with the assistance of other professionals, whether it's a mediator in mediation or attorneys in collaborative law, it is the parties that control and craft the outcome of the case. When you're in litigation, it ultimately is the judge that will make decisions in the case and determine the ruling or the judgment based on those decisions. A final benefit that is unique to mediation is that the parties will hear the same information and get the same education from that one professional, as opposed to each party getting his or her information from his or her own attorney. And as you can imagine, one party is going to find it difficult, if not impossible, to trust what the other party's attorney is saying. So in conclusion, when you're trying to figure out how to proceed, you want to think about cost. How much money do you want to spend? How long do you want the case to last? What about privacy? Is that a concern for you? And is it important to be able to control the outcome of your case? Not to say that mediation or collaborative law is 100% guaranteed to be successful, but if it is successful, then the outcomes that are created are agreed upon by you and the other party. And then finally, do you want your information and education to come from one professional or from your own attorneys? And that will do it for this video. If you'd like to learn more about mediation or other family law topics, feel free to watch our other videos online on our website at ginterfamilylaw.com. And also, if we can be of any further assistance, feel free to give us a call at the number on your screen. Have a fantastic day.